I'm not the right person.
Moana is a lovely story about an adventurous girl who sails out on a mission to save her people. But what if the story is not as bright as the colors of the movie? According to a theory, Moana actually died at the start of her quest, when she was struck by lightning in the storm. Then she was trialed by the gods, and after accomplishing her mission and showing her bravery, Te Fiti sent her back to the mortal world. This may explain all the superpowers and mythical creatures that Moana met, which truly belong to another world. You may have noticed that once Moana goes beyond the reef, she doesn't see any mortals, but only mythical beings such as Maui, Kakamora, her ancestors' spirits, including her grandma, and Te Fiti. And when Moana jumped down to Lalotai, the realm of monsters, Maui said to his mini tattoo, "Dum-dum, she's not even here. No mortal's gonna jump into the realm of no mortal, huh?" Another theory is that Moana and Heihei are both demigods. Heihei is just a chicken, but appears to have stayed the same age since Moana was a baby, and he survives plenty of dangerous situations to protect the heart of Te Fiti, further showing that he might have been sent to Moana by the gods. Perhaps this explains why only Moana and Heihei can interact with the ocean, and the ocean would also return to an inanimate state whenever someone else appears. At the end of the movie, people can only see Te Fiti in the form of an island, Maui in the hawk form, and the crazy lady in the Ray incarnation, not their magical states anymore. The gods don't want humans to know about their existence in a visually direct way, and only Moana as a demigod has the superpower to see and contact them. That's why the truth will always remain a myth in the eyes of the mortals. Do you remember after that crazy lady told the story of creation, Moana's dad came across and said, "There is no darkness, there are no monsters." Just look at the crazy lady's expression. It's like, come on my son, why are you so materialistic?
I can't help but notice you seem a little at war with yourself here.
Next up, we have a pretty crazy theory in which people say that Mother Gothel from Rapunzel and the evil queen from Snow White are actually the same freaking person. The story goes like this. The evil queen somehow managed to survive after falling off the cliff. Then she found the magic golden flower and continued to live for centuries with her new identity as Mother Gothel. And why does this theory make sense? Well, they are both obsessed with eternal beauty and have plenty of similarities, like their appearance, style of dress, and most notably, you can find a poison apple painted on the banister in Rapunzel's tower. Are you ready to get even crazier? What if Tangled, the movie, which came out in 2010, actually predicted the coronavirus pandemic happening right now? In the film, Rapunzel was kidnapped as a baby by Mother Gothel. Then she locked her down in an isolated tower, so Rapunzel couldn't interact with anyone for years. Or, as it's called nowadays, social distancing. Most importantly, the kingdom Gothel kidnapped Rapunzel from was named, guess what? Corona. Yep, taking someone away from Corona and locking them down in a tower. Going a bit further, Gothel took advantage of Rapunzel's magical hairs and lied to her. Gothel told Rapunzel that the world outside was dangerous and the lockdown was for her own safety. Does this sound a little familiar? But Rapunzel still believed in Gothel and considered her a good mother. If we think of Mother Gothel as governments and Rapunzel as the people, it's almost like a political irony. Are Disney getting spicy with their hidden messages here? People have long suspected that there is a Disney universe where all characters exist together. With Marvel pushing it further, perhaps one day we will see Elsa blowing some ice alongside Avengers. But first we have a theory that Elsa and Rapunzel know each other, and maybe there was a connection between the royal family of Arendelle and Tangled's Rapunzel. Frozen's director, Jennifer Lee, said that Elsa's parents were sailing to a neighboring country for a wedding when the storm happened. The theory is that this is the wedding of Rapunzel and Eugene. Then on Elsa's coronation day, fans could spot the couple in the crowd heading to the castle. But that's not the end of the story. When Ariel from The Little Mermaid was exploring the sunken ship, this is very likely the one that belonged to Elsa's parents. Their ship lay on the ocean floor somewhere around Norway, where Frozen was set. And what country is near Norway? Denmark, where The Little Mermaid took place. It could not be a coincidence at all. Still on the Frozen topic, but I have to warn you that the next theory is a bit insane. Elsa, Anna, and Tarzan may actually be brothers and sisters. When their ship got into a storm on their way to Rapunzel's wedding, Elsa's parents could have been washed up onto a faraway island. Maybe they somehow ended up in the jungle of Africa and had a son. This theory created a wonderful story where Tarzan is the little brother Elsa and Anna didn't know about. Frozen director James Buck actually confirmed this theory in an interview with MTV. Too bad their parents eventually got killed by a leopard, but still, this is pretty mind-blowing. I was crying my heart out to see Bing Bong fading away in the movie Inside Out. But what if Bing Bong wasn't just Riley's imaginary friend, and actually a monster from Monsters, Inc.? A theory suggests that he would visit Riley when she was small, and she remembered him as a friendly monster. If this theory is true, even though Bing Bong had vanished from Riley's memory, he may still be alive in the Monstropolis and travels to make other kids laugh. Continuing on the monster topic, Boo from Monsters, Inc. and the witch in Brave may actually be the same person. Wait, how? The theory is that when growing up, Boo missed her monster friend Sully so much that she tried to find the portal to Monstropolis. Unfortunately, she messed up with the space-time portal during her search and accidentally got stuck in medieval Scotland. So she lived there and practiced dark magic in the hope of returning to her reality. But why does this theory make sense? Well, in a scene from Brave, you can find a carving of Sully on the witch's cottage. Oh, that is sweet of you, Boo, but it's pretty foolish to mess with the time traveling. You may still remember the lady who used her shotgun to shoot the mice in Ratatouille. An interesting theory is that this old lady is actually the food critic's mother. In the flashback scene where he eats the ratatouille, you can see similarities of her house, face, and how she lives alone because her son is too busy being a food critic. Here is a bit of a conspiracy theory. Edna from The Incredibles helped the family kill Syndrome by designing the cape for him. Syndrome wanted the best outfit possible, so he came to the best designer, Edna, and maybe Edna saw the evil inside him. So, despite the fact she hated capes, because they caused several tragic deaths for superheroes, she gave one to Syndrome to increase the chance of him being defeated. Now, this one gets a bit dark. In Wreck-It Ralph, do you remember that cybugs turn into things they eat? For example, when a cybug consumed Turbo, it became a more malicious version of him. But in Calhoun's backstory, when her fiancé got eaten by a cybug during their wedding, she immediately drew her gun to shoot it, perhaps to prevent seeing the cybug in her fiancé form. Or maybe the transformation had already happened. Does this mean Calhoun killed her loved one? Good fiancé, Calhoun. And that's it for this video. Leave some comments to share your thoughts and hit the subscribe button so you won't miss our mind-blowing videos. Thanks for watching.